I'm here to talk about winter boots, or just boots in general that are still of minimalist, natural, whatever design. So they all have a zero drop heel, meaning they don't have any lift from between the heel and the toe. They all have a natural wide toe box, so they can accommodate our toes, and especially accommodate toe spacers, which most of us should probably be wearing. And they're flexible. They have a super flexible sole for the most part. There's one that's not that flexible, but you'll see why. Each company makes shoes a little bit differently, just like all the standard shoe companies that you're familiar with. They all have a little bit of a different take on like their cushioning system or their support system. We don't have to worry about any of that in our natural barefoot world, but we do have to worry about the toe box and just the width of the shoe in general. These are Bilenka, and they are super soft bottom. They also are lined on the inside. They keep your feet pretty warm. They're obviously zero drop. They have a super wide toe box. And they are very comfortable, except that I found they ran a little bit smaller than I would like, and I would maybe go up a size next time I bought from them, because I can't really wear my toe spacers in there. And you see, like, this part is pretty low volume, right? It's not high this way, and so it actually can squish my little toe over here. And that just is because of the shape of my foot is not exactly like that. So those are things to be aware of. If your foot looks like this and it kind of slopes down from the big toe, then the shoe would probably be great for you. Or just go up a size, like I probably will next time. There is Wilding. Obviously zero drop, no cushion in there, we don't need any. They're wool on the inside and outside. There's your spotlight. They are super comfortable. I can wear my toe spacers in there with a thick sock. That's the best part about these. I can be super warm when I wear these. Oh, except the one drawback to these shoes, and maybe they fixed it, I got these over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. They're really thin on the bottom, like super thin, which is fine because I can feel everything, and that's awesome. However, I've walked my dog in these shoes and I can feel the ground so much that it gets pretty cold. So as long as you're moving and walking, they're fine. If you need to like stand around outside, then these shoes make your feet a little too cold. And this is like 20 degrees, so if you don't have to deal with that kind of temperature, then you should be fine and great. Vivo Barefoot. Love the spotlight I have. There's a toe box. So you can see the shape is kind of like Bilenka. It's kind of like in between those two. I forgot to say that Wilding is like kind of a squarish toe box. So guess what the shape of my foot is? It's kind of square. So there's the toe box on this. However, because it's like really, it's more voluminous through here, I can fit my toe spacers in, I can fit thick socks, and I can be happy. I need to get out of the sun. It's blinding me. I hadn't updated my boots, like my snow boots, in a while, and so they weren't minimalist boots, and I really needed some. And I didn't really want to get a boot. I wanted to get this hiking boot from Ultra, because I run in Ultra and I hike a lot, and I would like to be able to hike when it's really cold out. And that is what that looks like. It is all weather, so it's like, I think they have two versions of this boot. One is just a hiking boot, and one is a hiking boot for all weather, meaning it is basically water resistant or waterproof from what I have found, because I have been out in the snow in this and have not felt any indication of snow inside my shoe. So that's exciting, or wetness, but it's obviously low. So if you have to trek through lots of snow, this would not be very helpful, but it's super warm, and you can see the wide toe box super thick socks, toe spacers, all good. The one difference, obviously, it still is a 0 heel drop. I'm still getting blinded. Still 0 heel drop. Still super wide toe box, great. The only difference, these are all muddy on the bottom. I really don't want to make a mess, but you can see that's as much flex as you're gonna get out of them. And I can feel all the dirt falling on my lap now. Sweet. So you can see there's like a wide variety of cool looking boots. I think that's what everybody gets caught up in, is what shoes look like. And I get it, because I do love shoes too, and I obviously have a lot of them. And I understand, and they're making more and more options, and they're getting like cute, whatever you want to call them. sorry dudes, if that's not a cool word. They're making cool shoes, and they're making our feet look cool while still being functional and not screwing up our feet and the rest of our bodies. So look into them. I just showed you Bilenka, Wilding, Vivo Barefoot, and Ultra. Those are 2 European companies and 2 American companies. So take your pick, check them out, and I'll put some other options on my website for you to check out at PT Body Fix.